Hi there, my name is Mark Wilhem with Green Ideas. Wanted to take some time to talk to you today a little bit about some of the services that we offer at Green Ideas. That includes mostly our building energy optimization services. We have a simple mantra here at Green Ideas. Basically, it's our belief that if energy and sustainability is measured and analyzed and then communicated internally, it can be managed and improved. And that really hits bottom line benefits to all the different types of clients. So that's what we're here for. And so what I wanted to do today is just take a little bit of time to speak with you and describe some of the services that we can offer. First, I want to talk to you a little bit about Energy Star. Now, I know you're all familiar with Energy Star. Everybody has an Energy Star TV. In fact, you're probably looking at this at an Energy Star stamped monitor, I'm sure. You know you are. It's the smartest way to go. But ultimately, what we're focusing on is Energy Star buildings. There are a variety of services that Energy Star folks have brought to us and made available for us to help us manage our energy efficiency in buildings. And so, for example, you can design a building to be designed to earn the Energy Star label. Or you can take your building and benchmark it and determine how efficient your building is versus similar buildings in a similar geography or building type or occupancy, that sort of thing. So it's a tremendous opportunity for all of us really in the building management and facility management area and those of us in finance, because we want to make sure that the investments that we make will very often have a positive return and a positive impact on the bottom line. So one of the programs that we really focus on is Energy Star Portfolio Manager. We are an Energy Star partner, we're proud to say, but Energy Star Portfolio Manager is a program that was generated by the Department of Energy and the EPA, and it allows firms like us and building owners and operators like you to benchmark your building versus comparable buildings. The database currently has about 21,000 buildings across the country, and it just covers a litany of different building types. In fact, there are about 14 different building types. We've worked in factories, healthcare, office buildings, data centers. Many of these building types are all included. And so what you'll be able to do is, on a scale of 1 to 100, determine how your building ranks. The median, of course, is 50. And you want to do a lot better than 50, because otherwise you're just wasting money and you're hitting your bottom line. Now, if you get to a score of 75 or higher, 75 to 100, then you can earn an Energy Star label. And that's wonderful, because now what you can do is proudly display that in your lobby, and you've got bragging rights. You can tell people, hey, I'm operating my building efficiently. And that's the way it is. So you can compare yourself favorably to other people. What we'll do, if you engage us to help you out, we'll come through and investigate your building. We'll determine what's the square footage, what's the building use, how many people are in the building. If it's a hospital or nursing facility, how many beds are included in the building? Is there a cafeteria inside of the building? We'll identify all of the key energy drivers within your facility. And one of the beauties is you can manage a whole portfolio of different buildings. So we could come through, and if you have 3 or 4 or 10 or 20 different types of buildings, you can even generate a little bit of competitive nature inside your own organization and get the facility managers in different areas or regions to compete with one another to get a higher Energy Star score. It also allows you to say, gosh, we've got some buildings that are really true great performers. These are the ones that will give an Energy Star label, and we're going to learn from those buildings and apply those learnings to our other buildings. Then there are some that are sort of in the middle. They're very close. Maybe they're in the range of 60 to 75 or below 75, and maybe it's just operational changes that need to take place in that building. Maybe scheduling of lights or HVAC, ventilation, air conditioning, or heating equipment, changing some of the settings, the temperature settings and the like. Those could be elements that will help you boost your score. Or maybe some buildings, well, let's face it, some buildings are dogs. They're energy hogs, and they consume too much energy. You might want to get rid of those buildings from your portfolio if you have that opportunity. Most of us don't, though. We're dealt the cards we're dealt. So ultimately, what we have to do is determine, how can I improve these buildings? How can I invest in capital improvements or operational improvements to make sure that these buildings operate more efficiently? We can help you with these, and Energy Star is a marvelous tool to allow that to happen.